Those are sirens, okay, I'm guessing that's not a good thing. Oh, we're putting things in here, okay. Oh, we've got to go quick. Alright then. Who's got the tuber? You're coming with me. Poison looks like it'd be helpful. Food. Water. They always say you need that, I don't know why. There's a lady in that room, I'm gonna go get her. I think the world just ended, but never mind. Well, I saved everyone. It looks like everyone's here. It's good news. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. Well, that's good, because we've got a lot of that stuff. We've got a map. Well, that seems like that'd be helpful. I'm saying that this bunker isn't that big. I don't think we need a map, but never mind. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. That's a good point in comparison. If you wait for the radiation to go down, then you could do an expedition for more water and food. That might be a good idea. But I mean, Timmy seems quite enthusiastic about the trip. So why don't we just send Timmy out? You know, as a young lad. He should get some survival experience by this point. If he gets sick, he can't heal him. Well, I mean, little Timmy, he's healthy, so if he gets sick, he'll just fight off the virus. It's fine, don't worry. It's about time we chose someone to scavenge the remains of our town in search of supplies. Off you go, little Timmy. We'll hear from him soon, I'm sure. Oh god, 1 foot in the grave. Mary Jane's fainting, and Dolores isn't going to survive much longer. Well, I guess we need water then. Knock knock. This sound always surprises and confusing us. It could mean anything, good or bad, but we're always curious. Should we open the door? Yeah, I kind of want, it's rude not to let people in. Opening that hatch was a bit risky. It seems it gave us some awful sickness. That coughing is driving us crazy. Ted is no longer thirsty. Ted became infected with something. Now what's happened today? A knock on the door is not something we take lightly. When a man came to our doorstep today, offering us a highly profitable game of cards, we weren't convinced. Is a bet of 2 soup cans in a card game a reasonable choice in our situation? We don't actually have cards, so no gambling today. Oh, Timmy's back! He's not looking too good. Despite his rather calm demeanour, Timmy got into a few fights before the apocalypse. His last victory was beating a kid named Ethan with a stick. It's quite violent. Ethan's parents were furious and invited us over to discuss Timmy's behaviour, but before we could schedule a meeting, the world went to hell. During our trip, we found their house and knocked on the door, but nobody answered. We decided to go in and investigate. Behind the remains of their kitchen counter, we found some bottled water. It's not our favourite brand, but it will have to do. I know this is the apocalypse, but I'm not drinking anything. Anything at all unless it's Evian. I need my Evian. Today we've met a bunch of people dressed in what looks like Halloween doctor outfits. They claim to be a field hospital moving from place to place and attempting to help those hurt by the hazards of the wasteland. Their problem is, some of their supplies got eaten by something that looked like a Sasquatch. They're asking us if we have any spare hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is not water. Those two things are very different. Do not drink hydrogen peroxide in place of water. Please don't. That will hurt you. That's not a good idea. No, we're not giving them anything. No one needs anything, so we're going to conserve. That's the best thing to do. And yeah, Mary Jane, it's her time this time. Timmy's already been out. You got to take turns. She's just looking at her husband. She's like, look what you did. The other day, we were in our house, it was all nice, and now we're down here. What went wrong? Oh, we've got Morse code. What's happening there? Oh no. There are only so many days a man can survive without food. Ted was strong, but it was too much for him. He starved to death. I thought he wasn't hungry. I thought he was alright. What happened? We had thought phone calls were a thing of the past, but so did I. After the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems it's ringing right now. Just send someone to answer it. Timmy seems like the best. He's been out before, he's familiar with it. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. Oh. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Yeah, they're dead. There's no way about it. Oh, she's back! Oh, by the way, Mary Jane, your dad died, but don't mind that. One of our pre-blast neighbours threw out unopened cans of soup. Ha! The joke's on him. If he's in his shelter right now, he's probably full of regrets. With a lawn like that, who wouldn't be? Yeah, because everyone knows that in a post-apocalyptic mayhem sort of situation, your lawn's the priority. Today we were visited by a strange-looking little man who introduced himself as a trader. We're getting a lot of traders coming about at the moment. He insisted his prices are so low that it's practically like cutting his own fruit. Lovely metaphor. For some reason, we don't really trust him. It's probably something about him saying he's going to cut his own throat. That's pretty grim, to be honest. Amazon delivery really is working out nowadays. I mean, we're getting a lot of people coming around with stuff. Okay, here's a question. Do any of us at all want Mary Jane to be fed or watered? If you do, this is your last chance. Please raise an objection now. This is your last chance. Yeah, thought as much. Okay, Mary Jane will never be fed or watered again. Oh, we can't send him outside. Oh, well, to Mary Jane. Because if she dies, I'm not fast. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Let's not. I don't know why I'm being so mean to Mary Jane. I just don't like her. She's just annoying. Well, everyone seems to be doing well, apart from Ted, because, you know, he's dead. But never mind. Oh, this is what you were saying, Shadow Child, about the cat in the bag. But I kind of like cats. I think cats are better than dogs personally. I'm sorry to say it, but I just think they are. So, yeah, let's get a cat. Go on then. Look at him. They're just sat by Ted. I mean, they do say cats can sense death, and I mean, if that image doesn't personify death, I don't know what does. Oh, their name's Sharikov, alright. Good on you, Sharikov. They just love life. We're locked up, and it's easy to grow tired of this situation. Dolores has been looking rather down for a while now. She even refuses to eat soup. How crazy is that? Well, I mean, I can't blame her, getting a bit boring, but it's hard to say if we can help her, but trying to cheer her up might be worth a shot. So what I want to say right now is, how is bug spray going to make her any happier? Here you go, darling. Here's some bug spray. You're going to love it. That is not perfume. No, don't use that. It's not a good idea. Sharikov proved today that cats can be man's best friend after all. What I've always been saying. When Dolores was staring at the wall absent-mindedly, the cat tried to cheer her up by taking a nap on her lap. Aww, that's lovely, Sharikov. I know we are like in a nuclear wasteland right now, but it's the little things that count, and Sharikov is just lovely. I can already tell, so I'm glad we took Sharikov on board. Never mind food rations. Timmy has spent too much time without reading a single thing. We need to get him to read again. Otherwise, he will grow up to be an I can't pronounce that word. Analphabetic. There we go. Got there in the end. Once again, we literally have no. Why do we never have anything? We've got food, we've got water, we've even got a cat. But whenever any of these things come up, we've got nothing. Oh, she's back, for God's sake. Why are you not dead? We don't like you. Oh, she's gone. She went. Where have you gone, Mary Jane? When Mary Jane found out she is not getting a single drop of water, she got furious. She stormed out into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder, "We'll regret this," and that she's getting her water one way or another. We are seriously terrified right now. Thank God. She's finally gone. Dolores, why don't you go outside and get us some stuff? The end. What? A pair of strangers, probably bandits, searched the remains of our house above. We overheard them talking. One of them mentioned they captured a woman whose description matched Dolores. We don't think they will let her go. Oh no! Oh, they got her. You perished.